Podcast!
Welcome back, Mosh Pit Podcast. We are here at a new place, Fox Theater in Oakland, and I think these guys may look familiar to some of you, but
Probably not.
probably not.
It's been a while.
We
been a
don't look
while.
like Slipknot. We certainly don't look like Lamb of God. And God damn it, we don't look like Metallica.
Don't even
yeah.
know how to make a fucking Slipknot.
We got acid bath, motherfuckers! This shit is insane. Honestly, when I got the yes from Dan, I was like, this is okay. Well, here we go. You guys are actually gonna be my surprise guest for this month, and no.
Well, guess what? Surprise!
Surprise! First of all, I wanted to promote Kitty Pig. Go get that. Also,
No, you ain't promoting shit. Stop that shit. This is an Ass Bath interview. You ain't promoting crap on here. Let's
well, you
talk
guys are playing
about...
Aftershock. I'm working with them.
That's fine. Well, let's talk about Ass Bath stuff.
Okay, they're playing Aftershock this year. Go get that. Ticket giveaway ended today. So, yeah.
Yeah, come and see us at all the fucking festivals, man.
Oh, yeah, you guys got...
Spend all your money. Give
Yeah.
me your fucking money.
You got Louder Than Life, Incarceration Fest,
Yeah,
Metal
man.
and Beer Fest.
All the fun,
Yeah.
all the fun shit.
Come on, all of them. Come hang out.
I wanted to start off with a banger. If you guys are comfortable talking about it, what was that phone call or whatever, that meeting like when you relaunched Acid Bath?
All right, I'll start this. So, let's start at the beginning. Someone, how can I say this? Someone called me and was like, "Hey, would you be interested in doing an Acid Bath tribute band with other musicians for a certain festival that was going to happen earlier last year?" And I was like, absolutely. And I was like, of course, I've been waiting to play these songs again for so fucking long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, then a light bulb sparked in my head. I was like, well, why don't I get Mike Sanchez involved in this as well? So I called Mike, and I was like, hey, Mike, how about you come play some Acid Bath songs with me, you, and a couple other guys, and do like a tribute band thing?
Fuck
And
yeah.
then Mike was like, well, why don't we call Dax and make this a thing? And I guess I called Dax on a very good day. And Dax was like, it's time. Let's fucking do it. And that's where we are now.
Yeah. And that's when the excitement happens.
Yeah, exactly. When Dax and Mike said yes to this whole situation, I couldn't be more excited. And I'm still excited about it,
So am I.
And even having Shane and Zach involved in it, unfortunately...
Oh,
we
they're
can't-
fucking killing it. man.
Unfortunately, we can't have Audie Petrie involved with it, wherever he is. Audie, I love you. But, unfortunately, we can't bring back the dead.
Right.
And, Jimmy Kyle has his own
Health issues.
things that he needs to figure out before he could be involved with this. Let's just put it that way.
Right.
And, but, I'll take a quarter of it more than anything. And, times are going good. Everybody's having a great time. The great thing is like, it's even better than it was before.
Yeah.
Because we're all just joking around all day and just having fun being around each other.
Yes.
Rather than like back in the day, we were just touring so much and we hated. I'm not saying that we hated each other.
It's just
when
hard.
you tour so much, and it was so hard for us to tour back
Yeah.
then because nobody gave a shit back then.
Yeah.
So we're all very discouraged.
Yeah.
And we didn't mean to take it out on each other.
No
But
one
I
else to
mean,
take it out on.
yeah,
you know what I mean?
exactly.
That's just
But
pretty
I mean,
much-
I think that now it's like it's actually better than it was before because we all appreciate the work we put in the past, and now it's like a thing to where, oh my God, coming from back when we were touring in 1996, we were playing to 15 people, and now we're selling out the fucking Fox Theater.
Yeah, it's
It's fucking
unbelievable.
insane,
Because that leads actually into my other question of like, how would you compare touring in the '90s compared to now?
Well, I just broke it down for you. We
Totally
would play back in the day, back in the early mid '90s when we were actually touring actively. We were playing to fucking 15, 20. Well, a good show to us was 50 people.
Sometimes we'd have the 400, 500, and those are nice shows
Yeah.
for us. Those are like, yes, we're playing in front of 400, 500 people,
Yeah.
Never this
Not to this magnitude.
magnitude.
Yeah.
And not that, getting a lot of help now, you know, and a lot of leadway. Where back then, I think people were just trying to say, "What the fuck is this?" You know.
Yeah, I think at the time when we were touring, Mike, is like nobody got it.
No, they didn't understand.
You know what I'm saying? Because you had death metal was at its peak.
That's right.
And then the new metal thing came in right after it, and we didn't really fit into that whole fucking genre, either of those genres.
We didn't fit into the grunge, to the death metal. Yeah, it was kind of strange playing with anybody. Like, we didn't know who to even play with.
Yeah, exactly. And nobody knew who to put us with. I mean, honestly, now looking back at those days, I think that we should have, toured with bands like Sleep and Buzzoven and I Hate God and Cathedral and bands like that were kind of in that fucking thing. You know what I'm saying?
In the same realm.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
to speak.
But back then we were like either touring with some stupid
Cannibal Corpse.
Well, I'm not to say anything bad about Cannibal Corpse.
No, we're not saying anything bad about
But
them.
I mean, Cannibal Corpse is just pure brutality.
Exactly.
To me, Acid Bath is more like a how can I put it? A steel fist enclosed in in velvet.
Mm-hmm.
The way it doesn't really crush you, but it caresses you as well.
It's more psychedelic death rock than heavy death metal. You know.
Yeah, we never really fit into any genre, which I'm comfortable with.
Oh yeah, when I first saw that, like, I mean, they canceled it, but when I first saw like Sick New World lineup and I saw Acid Bath, I was like, wait a minute, they're fucking back? And I like put on your face and I was like, what the fuck?
We're back, bitch.
Yeah.
That's actually the show that brought us together.
Yeah, that was the show that actually brought that spearheaded this whole thing.
Yeah. So I want to get in your head. It's April 25th. You're at the Fillmore. Your first show back. What's going through your head?
Wait, no, it's not April.
It was April.
No, it's not April. Where are you?
No,
it was
April. The show was April.
Oh,
25th.
at the Fillmore, yes.
Yeah.
Actually, that was my birthday. Is actually on April 28th.
Yeah, so
wow.
we had a great time.
Yeah, so let's just say we got on stage at the first show. We did 2 shows within a span of a week.
Yeah.
Because the first one sold out in a matter of seconds. So we had to book a second one because, of course, why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
And it's right around the corner. It's the Fillmore. It's New Orleans. It's right around the corner. So we had to book the second one. But yes, the first show, I think everybody kind of got their, how can I say this?
Feet back under them.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know what I
But you have to think, dude, there's the first time that me and him and Dax Riggs had stood on a stage together in fucking 30 plus years.
Yeah, so
So
Wednesday night kind of.
The Wednesday night,
better.
the Friday night was kind of like, all right, let's get all the fucking spider webs out the fucking way right now.
Yeah.
The Wednesday night, we're like, okay, what did we do wrong on the Friday that we can improve on? And but it was those shows are fantastic. I think the crowd. I mean, especially on the Friday night, the first show.
The fans was just so.
They were crying.
Oh my God! It was amazing.
We should have sold Acid Bath tissue paper,
Right.
because half the fucking front row was crying in front of me, which I understand. I cried for a couple of songs on stage as well.
Yeah, it was very emotional.
Yes, it was a very emotional show for everybody. I think
beautiful. It was one of the most beautiful shows I've ever played.
Yeah, man. So
the fans, the fans are, for some reason, I think Acid Bath has the greatest fans on the fucking planet. Pure none.
Yeah, when I was writing some questions down and stuff, I was telling my friends I was so fucking nervous because Acid Bath fans are not the same as like a fan for like a different band, and I was just like, I just don't want to fuck this up. That's it.
You're all right. You're good, man.
don't fuck this up, dude.
Don't kill me.
No pressure. Don't fuck this up. Hey, look at my face. Don't fuck this up.
I promise I will.
So yeah, we love our fans, man, and that's the only reason why we're doing this. It's because of these guys. We just appreciate everyone who appreciates us. You know what I mean?
And I appreciate you guys more than you know. And I'm like, seeing that you guys were playing this show, because I already knew since you guys at Aftershock, I was just like, thank God I can see them at an indoor venue where it's ventilated.
Yeah.
But also, like, seeing you guys headline, because at a festival, you don't get as much time.
True,
40 minutes set, yeah.
And, but also, I wanted to get into, like, a story of you guys. Go back to the 90s again.
Oh, Jesus, do we have to?
I want you to think of a mosh pit that you can remember that was, like, think of like maybe like one of your first mosh pits or like a mosh pit you saw like during one of your like first shows.
Okay, I can tell you about a mosh pit. Actually, let's involve Acid Bath. One of the only good shows we had back then. I think it was
Shows in
on.
Metropolis.
Wait. Hold on, I got a better one than that. I think it was in Atlanta, Georgia. We had played the Somber Reptile. And we were on the Pagan Terrorism Tactics tour.
I remember
and one of the only good shows on that whole tour, which there was more than 50 people there, and the majority of the crowd was females. So there was a humongous mosh pit of just girls.
Yep.
Oh,
And I remember looking at Mike and saying, this is one of the most beautiful mosh pits I've ever seen.
That's another thing about this band. We have like a lot of women, girls, you know, I'm not sure the proper, just, you know.
Yeah.
This band has a lot of, you know, women that like us, and it's amazing.
Oh yeah, because I mean, like, it's hard to get when it comes to like
This kind of music.
this kind of music. It's hard to get the
There's always
females.
dudes who, yes.
Unless you're mainstream, you're not. It's harder to get into that
That's
like
exactly right.
side of it because they always unless they're seeing it
Well,
on TikTok or something.
I
then-
feel that we're the polar opposite of like Dream Theater, to where Dream Theater draws all the guys, and we need to give some release to the ladies.
Yep.
Yes, exactly.
And plus, we're this handsome gentleman right here is not too hard on the eyes.
Neither is neither is Dak. So.
I have a couple more questions for you guys. One, if you're comfortable talking about it, I know you guys have been. You said you guys are having a great time doing these shows and everything, and being back all together. Has there been any talk or any conversation about any maybe writing some more?
Well, I will tell you like this: not yet. And I will say this like this: if we as this collectively group, with me, Mike, Dax, Zach, and Shane would consider creating new music, I would not want to call it Acid Bath.
It wouldn't
I
be.
would want to call it something else, even though it might sound like Acid Bath.
It just wouldn't be called
I
that.
mean, with to me, in my heart, without Audie, we can't call it Acid Bath to create new music, because Audie was such a humongous songwriter in hand to writing that music. I mean, I'm not, like I've said, I'm not opposed to writing new music. I think it would be fucking fantastic if we wrote a couple of songs and saw what happened. But I wouldn't be comfortable calling it Acid Bath.
Well, I mean,
But we could call it something, what would we call it, bathing in acid?
right now we just have a lot going on with this tour and everything to even think about that. You know what I mean? I mean, it does come about, and we do think about it, but what we want to do is this first and accomplish one thing at a time. Because if you try to do too much at one time, something's going to fail.
Yeah.
You know, we don't want that to happen. You know.
So yeah, exactly like Mike said. If the opportunity arises to where we do write new music together, that would be fucking amazing. But I think Mike agrees with me as well that we wouldn't call it Acid Bath.
No.
Yeah.
But you never know what might
never
happen.
know.
You never know what might happen.
We never thought this would happen.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah, I mean,
I'm standing in a fucking room. I'm sitting on a couch with fucking Mike Sanchez in fucking goddamn fucking Oakland, California. If you told me this a year ago, I'd have been like,
too.
you're full of shit. There's no fucking way.
But the same way.
if you would have told me a year ago, I'd be sitting here with you guys. I'd be like, yeah, shut the fuck up. But this is great. And I want to close off with, how has it felt? You guys have talked about it a little bit, but how has it felt having this much support being back?
Well, I mean,
It's overwhelming.
yes,
To me, it's overwhelming.
absolutely, yes.
It's just it's so much love we're getting from the fans, and it's just overwhelming, you know. And I'm loving every minute of it, to be honest. I mean, there's struggles in everything we do in life. There's struggles, okay? Everyone knows that. Nothing's ever perfect, right? But we're gonna try to make it as perfect as we can, okay? And that's all we can do, and just show them the love that they're showing us.
Yes.
right?
That is so awesome. I just love your voice, the way you conduct yourself, because you're so like, yes, man.
Thank you, man. I appreciate
Yes.
it.
that's why it's like me and Mike are like the yin and yang. You know, where he's like he's the cool, calm, collected one. I'm the fucking demon on fire one. You know.
And then
But anyway.
then we go outside. It's the opposite.
But to answer your question as well, To retort to what Mike just said, all I could say is better late than never.
Better late than never. Damn
Better
right.
late than ever. Well, I want to thank you guys really, really so much for doing
Thank you.
this, and I really can't wait to see you guys tonight. I know I'm doing photos and videos, but I tell you what, there's gonna be that moments where I look up and just go, "Fuck this photo! I need to look at this for a second," because I have to like, I like when I do photos for videos for bands. I just
So
like,
when you do that, I'm just gonna look down on you and just like fucking spit on you.
Right on the camera.
Yeah. I won't do that. I promise.
you won't.
I promise.
Who says I don't want it?
Yeah, he might. Well,
That's why I'm not gonna do it because you wanted that bad.
Thank you guys so much again.
thank you.
I don't need any. I mean, there really doesn't need no promotion for this, but all their stuff will be down in the link below. Go see them live.
Links in description.
Yep.
Sammy Pierre Douay, Mike fucking Sanchez.
Yep.
come
Your
out.
boy over here, Acid Bath up in the house. Go fuck yourself. Tell your mother you want to kill her. Grab an axe and destroy your father.
Come on out and see us, guys. We love you.
Awesome. Catch you next week, Mosh Pit.